So it looks like that karma has came about in its own way, as David Morrell has just defeated the drug cheat Imam Khataev. And yeah, it was a robbery. When you've got a knockdown but look, it was close, but when you've got a knockdown that, very clearly splits the fight, that in my opinion is what you can call a robbery. And that's what we saw there. The knockdown definitely won the fight for Imam Khataev. It did. Like, with the knockdown, I can't see a way you give it to David Morrell. He definitely came on strong late in the fight. Without a shadow of a doubt, he did. But I'm glad Morrell got the decision. Imam Khataev is a drug cheat. So, he deserves that 100%. To be completely honest with you, he deserved boxing to give him a loss. But reality is that he did win the fight. And I mean, the judge that had it 96-93 to David Morrell, I don't understand. I will never understand how a judge had that. It's weird. It really is strange. But then, yeah, the other one, 95-94, David Morrell. I mean, it's like, still though, yeah, possibly it's like, you give him one of those first 5 rounds. I thought that David Morrell lost all of those first 5 rounds, so to be honest with you. But then, yeah, did come on strong late on in the fight. Did come close to dropping Imam Khataev. It was a very good and entertaining fight, in my opinion, but it's a very controversial decision where, Imam Khataev was robbed in that fight, though, to be honest with you. But, I don't like seeing robberies in boxing, but I feel a very different kind of way to that one, to be completely honest with you, though. Khataev just doesn't really have a gas tank. He just doesn't really have a gas tank, and that's what let Imam Khataev down. And David Morrell was able to come on strong really late on, and be able to bully Khataev. And, well, I say bully, 9th, 10th, 8th, 9th, 10th, yeah, he kind of was able to. I mean, especially in the 9th and the 10th. But then, Morrell was able to box pretty well out of that southpaw stance late on, get moving quite a bit. I mean, he was getting carried away early on, and that is why he did get dropped. Because, he's there, flicking his knees high up to his body while, just trying to dance around. And then he got dropped. After messing around. There was a good shot that Khataev did time on David Morrell. And that is a shot which should have won him the fight at the end of the day. That is a shot that should have won him the fight. But again, his gas tank did let him down late on in that fight. Khataev was looking to be very convincing in the fight. Like, he was looking to be very convincing. But gas tank let him down. He wasn't convincing. And again, though, Morrell is the guy who, they want to build and want to give it to at the end of the day. And that's what happened. Khataev had it against him. But like he should have. The guy's a drug cheat. Like, who wants to be promoting a drug cheat, Yeah, honestly. I feel like it's justice in a way, though, to be completely honest with you. It is justice in a way that Imam Khataev was robbed there. He deserved to be robbed. It's a boxer who deserved to be robbed there. Failing a drug test, I mean, he was clean for this fight. That's why he was allowed to fight, because he was clean for this fight. But again, no, I hate people who have failed drug tests, no matter when it was, where it was in their career. You deserve a proper good ban, and that's something that Imam Khataev hasn't got. So, there we go. He deserved to get robbed in that fight. But I feel like Imam Khataev, he was pretty relentless early on. But I feel like, he was able to control it well. He hits hard, and, it looks like he throws a lot of arm punches as well. But he does produce some good power, though, through it. But David Morrell, I don't know what the judges saw which made him be really, like, a 96-93 scorecard. I don't know what a judge saw to give it that. I find that strange, because Morrell literally couldn't really take an early round. He was literally constantly getting tagged early on. Like, badly, he was getting tagged early on. So, and very clearly he was hurt. But late on, though, I don't think Khataev's body language was great though, and I feel like that might have been something late on. But still, though, that still doesn't. I still can't wrap my head around the 96-93 scorecard for that though. But late on, yeah, 95-94. You know, Khataev's body language was very bad. He was knackered compared to David Morrell. And sometimes, though, even in the rounds that Khataev might have taken, that he did take, you know, Morrell was offering a bit here and there. And in the rounds that, you know, Morrell was taking, he was landing eye-catching shots and was landing was landing the more powerful work. It's interesting, but I think that Imam Khataev was a bit hard done by in that fight, to be completely honest.